This is Padarbin. I would like to tell you today about what is transitive and intransitive verb. Yes, as we have been studying English tenses and already I have given a video of simple present tense. So before we go ahead, so I thought I should introduce you transitive and intransitive verbs. And this is a very common questions. Most of students they get confused with the passive voice and they come up with a lot of doubts. So to clarify everything, I have designed this video for all of you. You can really have tremendous idea about it, and if you are preparing for any competitive entrance, this video is really going to help you. And if you are planning to improve your English communication with accuracy, please learn this transitive and intransitive verbs. You can definitely have a wonderful ideas. Okay, so here we go. So the first part we need to understand verb. How we understand the verb? Verb means action word, right? That we have understood. But let me clarify over here. Action and helping words, both. Action and helping words. So when we are talking about helping words, it means this is going to be the helping words for action. For action words is going to be the helping word. All right. Now another part is main verbs and helping verbs and auxiliary verbs are there. In verbs we have main verbs, helping verb or auxiliary verbs we have. So we have two kind of verbs here. So we will learn thoroughly. Fine. So here the first part that we need to understand about main verb, which is so called principal verbs also. Another part is auxiliary verbs or helping verb. So here if you notice this auxiliary and helping verb, so we need to understand this verb is segregated into three sections. So it's divided into three sections. One is primary, modal and marginal. As you know that in primary section we have be verb, have verb, do verb. Modal we have will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might. Then ought to, have to, had to, and had better, right? And must. Okay. Marginal is a semi-modal part which is used to need and dare. So now we will study later this part, but right now this is not our concern. But already I have created a video on the parts of speech and verb section. You can really watch it also. You can go to playlist and there you can watch it. Okay, now coming to this part of main verb and which is called principal verb. So it's been divided into five sections. So what are the five sections here? You notice present verb which is V1, past verb V2, past participle V3, present participle V4, present in singular form V5. It means this we can understand easily V1, V2, V3, but present participle means ing verb, ing form, and present in singular form is all about when you put ses, is with the V1, that it becomes V5. So here we have V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. As we have these sections already we have studied, and already there are a lot of videos that I have made up with these sections, so you can easily get through it. Fine. So now I extremely sorry for background noise. I'm at home and I'm teaching you. Please excuse me for this one. So here I would like to tell you more about it. So these sections is divided into two parts. This main verb has regular and irregular form. Regular verb and irregular verb. Remember. So what is regular and irregular? I have also planned to introduce you a beautiful this lesson video, so you can really learn it also. Regular form is all about when we put ed form like educate, educated, educated. But irregular form which is totally different, like sometimes they are same, cut, 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 like see, saw, seen. So these all kind of different forms of verbs is our irregular form. So the best part is, as today's topic is transitive and intransitive, let me focus on this part so you can understand it better. So the first one that we understood, that main verb has five sections, and again this main verb, okay, divided into two sections, regular and irregular. This regular and irregular verb further divided into transitive and intransitive form. Remember, transitive and intransitive form. Now I'm going to clear what is transitive and intransitive. So you can notice here any main verbs, any main verb may be regular or irregular forms. Remember this one, transitive verb and intransitive verb can be well understood from here. So let's talk about intransitive verb first, and here I would like to tell you both the things, transitive and intransitive. So we'll discuss from here. Let's talk about transitive verb. Okay, it takes an object after a verb. Remember, it takes an object after a verb. What is the object? Object may be your pronoun or noun. Noun, any noun after the verb, the place of object is there. So object is placed after the verb. Remember it. Fine. And any pronoun like me, us, you, them, him, her, it, these all are objects, so it is used after the verb. So this transitive means the verb which takes an object. All right. Intransitive verb means it doesn't take any object after a verb, no object at all. All right, that's called intransitive. Very simplest way to understand, no more confusion over here. Yes, did you understand it? Great. So now understand one more part of it with examples. He agreed yesterday. After agreed, do we have any noun? No. Do we have any pronoun? No. So directly this is a time factor based on your complements. He slept at 8 p.m. last night. 8 p.m. last time is a noun phrase, but at is the preposition. So after verb we don't have any noun or any pronoun. So this sleep, which is the past of sleep, slept. The past of sleep is slept, and here it takes preposition. It doesn't take any noun or any kind of verb. So now we need to understand from here specifically. So as it doesn't take an object, that's why it is intransitive verb. Here also agreed doesn't take an object here. Now we go to the market. So go doesn't take any object. Fine. Here hope is not taking any object. Okay, they hope for the best. Fine, no object here. So the verb which don't take the verbs, okay, who don't take an object, is called intransitive verb. Right. Next one I'd like to tell you about transitive. Now notice with one example, she gave me a book to practice English. Now after gave there is indirect object and direct object. Direct object is noun, indirect object this is pronoun, living things, and the you can find two objects in a sentence also. So gave, after gave we have me, the pronoun. So this gave is our transitive verb because gave is taking any one object, right? So object means the verb will tell you like what, like I eat what, okay, how it is done, how, okay, it plays how, okay, so then easily we can identify the object. Now another examples I'm giving you, can I buy you a toy? So you is after the verb, that's why it is also transitive verb. Now we can notice here, he passes me a cup of coffee. So here me is your object and this pass is our which verb? Transitive verb, right? Shall I make us some refreshments? So here make is taking object. So this us is our object. That's why make would be our transitive verb. And we can understand from here transitive and intransitive verbs will properly help us understand passive voice. Yes, how it is, the verbs which are intransitive, so they cannot be converted into passive because we don't have object. The verb which are transitive, they can be used in the passive form because passive is made of this object of active voice becomes the subject of passive voice. That's why we need to go by this one. All right. Another one I would like to tell you more details about it. We have a video on the active and passive form also, and we can go by. So before that, I thought I wanted to share with you transitive and intransitive. Hope you learnt it. Please focus on the content part, and if you have any confusion, please write down on the comment box. I'll definitely answer. So this is my name, Padarbin, and this is my phone number. Thank you so much and all the best and happy learning. Please keep following all the videos. Thank you.